Can't say I have ever seen a bank honor a declaration of trust for a bank account. I suppose the declaration of trust would be valuable if there were 20 or 30 accounts and you wanted to get a court order saying that everything listed for that client is a trust asset without the need of formal probate. So it gives you a basis for a petition, but most of the time the declaration of trust isn't really what we rely on to transfer assets to the trust. There really is no replacement for a fully funded trust, one that has been reviewed by an attorney and you've received specific advice on how to fund the trust and what to fund the trust with and your desired effect for those assets, and then actually carrying out that job. This is the procedure that I call sticking the landing of estate planning. It's one thing to create a trust, and that's half the job, but the other half is funding the trust with your assets, whether through beneficiary designation, pay on death designation, transfer on death designation, or titling the asset in the name of the trust during your lifetime. That's super important. Now, there is one time in my practice that I wish that I had had a declaration of trust. This was someone who passed away with a will and with a trust and later became the beneficiary of someone else's trust. And that legal benefit had adhered to them and had not been assigned by them. So they had an interest in a trust to the extent that something like that is assignable. So this person died having an interest in someone else's trust. And if we had had a declaration of trust, the benefit would not have had to have gone through probate, perhaps. And that is the only time that I know of that I wish that I had had a declaration of trust for a decedent. Now, if you've got great examples of when a declaration of trust worked for you or someone you know, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Let me know what benefit there was to having a declaration of trust. We do them just as a safety precaution and as a risk diminishment tool. Other than that, a declaration of trust is no substitute for a well-funded trust plan. If you need help creating a trust or funding your estate, reach out to us at Speedwell Law. We'd love to help you.